Hey y'all, it's Tay back with another video. Welcome back if you are already been here before. If you are new to the channel, well hello. Well hello. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into the Love After Lockup season finale review. What did y'all think of this season? Because I'm a little conflicted. Um, Let me just get into that first. So this season, it just felt real. I don't know. It just felt real scripted. Like especially towards the end, like Ty, I was like in cut. Like you're clearly putting on the show because you can't be this far gone. Like it's just not possible. So that was one thing I was just like, and then was it just me or did everybody seem super duper duper desperate? Like everybody seemed like overly desperate to the point where it was like, okay, I get we on the show, but where's your dignity, lady? Like, dang. It was giving a lot of that. So let's just go ahead and get into a couple things that I just, stood out to me. So one, where was Emily and Darwin? Or Dart, where were they at? They just kind of put them at the end, but basically they said that they're still talking, and yeah, they still haven't met. She still hasn't went to the prison to go see him, which I think is very odd because at this point I'm just like, what were y'all even on the show for? Because Emily, you were rude. You're rude to everybody, the producers, the person you clearly said you loved that got you on the show. I just think Emily had an ulterior motive that really never even came to the light. So their whole storyline was just weird. Like, why are y'all here? And Emily, why are you like this? So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on that because I know I wasn't the only one that was like, they're wasting our time. Like, everything was so secretive for her, like in her confessionals. Like, this is where you supposed to spill it. She talking about, I can't tell you that. Why would I tell you that? I'm secretive. Girl, then why? I'm pretty sure you filled out the application for the show, not the other way around. But yeah, y'all. So then we get into Justine and Mike, of course. They, he's finally getting out. Finally, right? So, and then with their storyline, I'm just confused because she always references stuff that doesn't make sense. Like, for example, she had the nerve to say, I'm just so excited to see how he is in the real world. I have never driven in a car with this man. I have never went out to eat with him. And yet you married him and you're opening your home to him and your kids. Like, but you want to call the car dealership and make sure that the car's not stolen and the car's not this. Like, girl, you are everywhere, like everywhere. And that's why I'm just like, this has to be for TV because I just don't want to believe people really out here doing stuff like that. Like, I feel like the previous seasons of Love After Lockup and Love, I think it was like more authentic. Like, okay, I can see how this could happen. But these situations is just like, I'm trying to get a TV check, and WeTV said if I show my ass, they gonna pay good. Like, that's what it's giving. Because you don't know how this man, he could have some serious road rage. You don't know it. You never, like you said, you never been in the car with him. Like, there's a lot of things you do not know about this man, and you just worried about your fit to go see him, you in your cat suit. I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Get me out of the group chat for this one. So then, y'all, we get into Melissa and Louis. So Melissa and Louis. So I didn't know Melissa was Italian too, because baby, her daddy is Italian as hell. So basically, it's two Italians going at it. So basically, she calling and she's talking to the mom, and she like, hey, just making sure we good because Louis finna get out, and I'm riding with you. Mama like, Uber everywhere. Like, you gonna have to figure it out. I don't care how you go see him, but I don't think it's gonna be with me. The mama really ain't feeling her, especially after she went and said that she went to just randomly surprise Louis. So the mom's already like, you're trouble, and I'm not doing it. Which I don't really blame the mom, but then again, the mom is just overly rude. So her dad kind of like butts in the conversation, was like, hey, I think my daughter should go. Lady said, who the hell are you? When I tell y'all I died laughing because that's a natural response. Like, I thought it was just me and you on the phone, and you mean to tell me we on secret speakerphone? Like, who's in the back? So he was like, hey, this is her daddy, and let's get one thing clear. She gonna be in the car with you. She gonna see him if you want to see him. So they get into all of that. I don't think that their relationship is really going to prosper because Melissa seems more obsessed, and his mom's kind of realizing that. So I feel like when he gets out, his mom really gonna put pressure on him, like, hey, stay away from her. So there's that. Who else, y'all? Because like I said, this season was just blah. I'm just gonna do a real quick 1-2 video and cut. I think it's what was her name, Melissa? I don't know. The old correctional officer in Darwin. Okay, so she got the whole tattoo all over her stomach and stuff, all right here, all right here is just his whole name, just last name plastered out. Even his family was looking at her like, why did you do that? So anyway, she's basically in the moving process, getting ready to uproot her whole life to move to his life, which is crazy to me. So she's leaving her daughter. She starts busting in tears about that. Her daughter's smart. Her daughter said, hey, you can go on this journey by yourself. I'm going to stay here with my daddy. Good luck to you. Because the daughter seems over it at this point. As I mentioned in earlier videos, the daughter has more sense than the mom. And I really hate that for her. So basically, she's like, hey, she even told her daughter, I see all the red flags, but I'm just going to go towards them instead of away from the red flags because I feel like that's going to be best for me. Like, since you have met this man, you do not have the career that you once had. You don't, now you don't live in the same state. You're isolated from your daughter. Where are the pros? Because I'm seeing all of the cons. Where are the pros other than 15 minutes every 4 hours that you get to talk to him? So confused. Like, it just don't make no sense. So she basically is already seeing red flags, and then bam, here pops up another red flag. At this point, this flag is on fire. So she gets a call, and they basically tell her, like, hey, remember when they said Dustin was in prison was in the hole for 60 days or whatever? She was like, yeah, I remember. They was like, oh, well, it was for doing drugs. What? Like, so she's just bawling, crying in the car. Like, lady, this is your perfect time to say, you know what? Let me just stay here. Even if you can't get your house back, go get an apartment. Stay where you're at. Like, I just wanted to shake her through the screen. Like, how Fat Albert just kind of came through the screen? I wanted to do that. Like, hey, you don't hopping up the TV like this. You don't know me, but you need me. Just listen, real quick. The commercial break finna be over. I gotta get back in the TV. But hey, lead this man. Like, that's what I wanted to do so bad. Like, it's just clear as day that she shouldn't be doing this, and she's just doing it anyway. And I'm just like, dang, I'm not even her age, and I can see that this is all bad. So why are you doing this, Chelsea? So Chelsea actually meets her boo. So Chelsea finally talks to him, and y'all, why is he hearing impaired too, and did not tell her? So that was really cool that they finally got to meet. So yeah, he's hearing impaired, had a little hearing aid, and she was basically like, what's up with this? Like, why didn't you tell me? He said you didn't ask. One point of me was like, you got a good point, but the other point was like, y'all could have bonded off of this. But I kind of do like that he didn't just mention it because they bonded off of different things. So now they actually meet. She sees, oh, we have more in common than I thought. And then I was thinking like the mama and the granny good at keeping secrets too, because they ain't say nothing. Didn't nobody say nothing. But so she takes her son to a drive-in movie. I guess she rented it out because nobody else was there. So okay. No, I was just like, this is odd. And usually drive-ins, because I've been to a couple, usually they start when the sun is down. So, I don't know, maybe they have like the world's fastest sunset. I don't know. But anyways, they would just sit on the car, which was really cute, and they were just kind of talking. And the son was kind of asking like, okay, well, is he going to be my new dad? And I did like her response because she was kind of like, hold on. We don't, like, she didn't make any promises. That I do like, because it's like, y'all really are putting y'all's kids into y'all's lives and into y'all's decisions that y'all are making, which aren't always the best decisions. But so she just basically says like, hey, we gonna see. Her son seemed really, really sweet though, and really happy to have his mom around him and stuff like that. But y'all, Did y'all see the trailer for next season? So Justine and Mike gonna be back, and basically Justine's son was getting to the point where he was like, "I'm not calling him dad," like, and he was kind of talking to the kids a little crazy on the trailer. So we're definitely gonna have to get more into that because I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there and see how it ages. But I feel like Mike is not the person that he's presenting because if y'all notice, he has these little mean streaks where he does stuff, and it's kind of like because I said so mentality. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, none of that. I said what I said. Like, he gives off that a little bit. And I know that's going to be a different adjustment for her kids because they're only used to their mom. Oh, and then when her son said, "Well, can I sleep in your bed for the last time?" I was just like, oh, like, Justine, you better be, you better hope Mike is good to you and these kids because it just seems rushed. It just seems tied, delayed, and like, why are you doing this? Like, you could have literally met this man on the outside and, build it from there. It did not have to be, let's get married, you're moving in, like, this just seems like a putting 20 on 10, and you didn't need to do that. You could have kept it at 3 miles per hour. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If I left out any other couples, honestly, it's just because they just wasn't given what was supposed to be gave. Oh, like Mark. Honestly, Mark is. I would say Mark is a Mark, but Mark is not needed next season. We don't need anything from him. Sincere, none of that. We TV. If y'all ever see this, please don't bring Mark back. Please don't bring Emily back with her rude ass. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. So I will be back next week with the new season. So let's see how we like that. But I would love to know what y'all think or thought about this season. And I want to know, did y'all think Ty was acting too? Because I definitely did. Okay, so go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.